there's still quite a bit in there. Put more in there. When I got to that last time, when I dumped it out, it was looking really good. There were only a few little spots left at that point. I did put some new stuff in because it was super heavy with rust. And then I waited until it looked really good and clean and dumped it out and then sprayed it with some PB Blaster inside just to coat the whole thing with oil and just put it on a Y spray and hosed it down, and then I just turned the tank over several times and then I capped it all off and put it on the shelf, and it's still sitting there.
Harold,
check it.
Thanks very much for the call. Good luck. Would your kids ever dream of just using the key and not using the remote anymore?
No.
No, they would get it fixed. I mean,
They'd have to get it fixed.
They would have to get it fixed.
Yeah, it's just, they'd survive, but eventually they'd want to get it fixed.
Well, first off, they'd have to say, where is my key? And then once they found the key, seriously, once they found the key, then they'd have to say, where does the key go? Because I don't believe the cars that they're driving have keyholes in the door. You got to pop the cover off to put the key in the hole.
Both of the cars that my kids have got fobs, and they're just an emergency key.
And then they're push button start.
Yeah.
Mine both have physical keys to start the car. You know, I feel right now like the tough dad who made his kids do it the hard way, even though it's not at all. But I feel like, yeah.
We got our first remote start, I think, back in about 1976.
Yeah.
And my dad looked at me and said, here's the key, kid, go start my car. So I was their first remote starter. And I went out and opened the door, start the car up, and then I had to close the door and lock it, and bring the key in. I can't tell you how many times I locked the key in the car.
Did that one work intermittently also?
No, I thought that was the greatest thing. Is that I'm a
Yeah.
6-year-old kid, let's go start the car, let's go start the car.
Oh, that's awesome.
866-594-4150. Let's go to Indiana and talk to Dale. You're on the Under the Hood Show. Dale, what can we do for you?
Well, first, last year, Russ helped me with my 2001 Bravada 4-wheel drive. Wasn't working. I put a turbo motor on it, kept blowing the fuse, and he said, get you a module. And that took care of it. I wanted to thank you guys for that.
You're welcome, thank
Cool.
you.
But today, I'm working on a 620i John Deere Gator. And I hope you don't laugh me off the air, but it runs terrible. It runs good at high speed, but at medium or low speed, it just loads up, piles the dog. If you step on the throttle in neutral and clear the soda, per se, sometimes it'll idle, sometimes not. It seems